How's it going, everyone? I'm Cooper.
And I'm Parker.
And the man behind the computer is...
I'm Tyson.
And you are tuning in to the Full Send podcast. This has been a long time in running.
Couldn't wait to get this out there, man. Couldn't wait to get started.
No kidding, man. I wouldn't want to be here with anyone else.
Aw.
I love you. Anyway, so today we got a pretty decent set of topics. Obviously, we're not going to stick to those topics, but, you know.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, you're here to listen. So our first topic we have is cringe ads, spelled wrong on our board. But, you know, that's not my doing. That's the man himself, Parker Jones. So I wanted to bring up cringe ads just because I see them everywhere. Like, I can't make it through any social media feed without seeing one. I can't. Like,
I'm just sitting in class looking at my phone, mobile game ad every single time.
Dude, like, and they're just so bad. Like, I know there's a big meme right now about it, like the level 1 crook.
Level 1 crook to
dude,
level
like,
35.
Trust me, I look at a lot of memes. I mean, like, look at me, like, I am the meme master, if anything. No, I'm just kidding. But that is so far, like, I've seen a lot of memes. That is my least favorite meme.
Yeah.
It's so bad. Like, do we really need this on planet Earth right now? No. I don't think that all these places that are doing these mobile game ads have any idea, like, how to make it. Like,
they're not getting any new followers or people playing the game. Maybe a couple, but it's not bringing anyone who really likes mobile games.
I feel like there's just like this huge language barrier from like, because like when it comes,
the Chinese developers don't know how to speak.
Yeah,
they're like level 1 crook.
Exactly. Yeah. No. Some like I'm sure you've seen this, like that's how mafia works. It's just like why like who makes these? Like they need to stop. And I just keep seeing them. Like, I'm trying to think of the one I saw today, but it was along the same lines. It was just something completely awful. Like, I don't know, man. But anyway, cringe ads, they're the actual worst.
Not only are they performed badly, but they have no truth to them.
Exactly.
They're usually like pay to win, or like they don't even look the same.
Right.
Game.
No kidding. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a mobile game ad that actually has like gameplay in it. They're all just like dumb, like a dumb thing. I can't even explain it.
It's like you got a free game design ad.
Right, exactly.
And you just decided to make a game.
Yeah.
It was just like the free text thing and like everything.
I don't know. Cringe ads, man. Mobile games in general. Do you play any mobile games? Because I don't think I play a whole lot.
I play PUBG Mobile.
You would, dude. You
would.
Shut up.
Yeah, I play Toon Blast. You know that one by Ryan Reynolds on that ad?
Oh, yeah, I've seen. Those are the only good ads I've seen for mobile games. Because Ryan Reynolds is in it, honestly.
Deadpool? Good movie.
Very good.
2018 Deadpool 2.
I agree.
It was a good movie.
Have you seen the Once Upon a Deadpool thing? The PG-13 one?
No. Have you?
No, I haven't. I was going to go see it the other night, actually. But I think something came up or whatever. I've heard it's exactly the same thing, just with less blood and gore. And who's
as the first movie or the second movie?
It's the second one.
It's like the second movie without as much
spoilers? It's the second one, PG-13. And I guess the beginning starts with, who's the actor who plays in it? I guess Deadpool ties him to a bed or something. And he tells him, like, he reads him the bedtime story of Deadpool 2.
Wait, you see the villain?
I don't know who it is. Can I get a fact check on that, please? Look up Once Upon a Deadpool.
Fact check.
Get a fact check on that.
Yeah, but I guess that's how it starts, from what I've heard. I haven't seen it, and I don't know. It didn't make that much noise in the box office. No, it was kind of just like. It kind of just fell under.
I forgot about it.
Yeah, I forgot about it too. But Deadpool 2 was great. One of the best.
The cyborg guy?
What's the actor's name? I want to say Ben Stiller, but it's not Ben Stiller. Unless it is Ben Stiller. I'm thinking of like Ben Stiller from Night at the Museum. What other movie?
Are you talking about Cable? Like the guy?
No. It's not Cable.
Josh?
I'm talking. Just look up.
Guy?
Look up.
For the first one?
No. Just look up the beginning of
Francis.
Yeah, no. Look up the beginning of Once Upon a Deadpool. Because I don't know. Oh, it's gonna bother me. Beginning of Once Upon a Deadpool actor. It bothers me.
I don't think Google's gonna have that.
Movie stuff is the only thing that I can't stand not knowing.
I know, seriously.
I can live without
that and music.
Whatever, but like, I gotta know.
Yeah, music's another big one for me. Like, when I hear a song, I'm like, oh, who's that artist? And then it bothers me for the rest
Savage.
of the
He ties down Savage, playing himself.
Who plays Savage?
Who is Savage?
Savage is... Oh no, people are going to be really angry at us. Who is Savage? Who plays Savage? What's his name?
Oh, hold on.
Well, while he's doing that, have you seen the new Netflix original Bird Box?
I have. Yeah, we watched it together.
You ready?
Nice segue though.
I forgot. Hey, trying.
Completely overhyped.
Yeah, it wasn't a great movie.
It really wasn't. It was all over the place, and altogether just sucked. Like I
like suspenseful and like movies that like get you on edge,
right?
And like maybe some horror in there, but like stuff like that is so easy to like make fun of because like there is so
100%.
many things that could be avoided.
No kidding. Like when they're at the grocery store, spoilers by the way. When they're at the grocery store and that dude is like, he's trying to push through the door because he wants help in, and then the coworker who works with him just completely launches himself through the door, and I'm like, and the dude,
he's also staring at him like,
yeah. And he had a gun too. He could have just shot him.
Yeah, that was my question. He could have grabbed the shotgun and just shot
exactly.
him.
Yeah, he could have. That entire situation could have been stopped, and you would have had one more person on your team. And that dude was funny too.
Also, I want to know what happened to the two that ditched.
That's what I was thinking too. Like
they probably
dead.
died, but
they're
like,
dead.
I want to know like
there's
exactly,
no way they lived.
Like other shows, like for one, Walking Dead. That's a great zombie movie. That's all about survival and same kind of things. Like they show side stories and stuff. It's not all about Rick, so it's like I want to see what happens to them. I know they die, but like how?
Yeah,
it gives more detail.
They probably crashed the car, honestly.
Why are the windows painted?
immediately drives out of the garage and just runs right into a street lamp and kills both of them. That'd be one ending. That would be fantastic. Have you seen Bandersnatch though on Netflix? Another Netflix original?
No.
Black Mirror Bandersnatch. So it's one of those movies where you can choose. It's like a choose your own adventure, pretty much. You played Red Dead. I know you did.
Yeah.
But you know how like there's like two different options when you get to most dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
In Bandersnatch, if you have to play on like a console or like you have to watch on your phone. But when you get to like a decision that the main character has to make, you get to make that decision. So like it brings up the screen and then like there's two options and you get to choose your options. Apparently there's like 20 different endings to that movie. I got like 6.
It's kind of hard to... What?
Yeah, no, it's insane. I looked at the... Because it's like a big flow chart of where everything goes, right?
Like the butterfly effect?
Yeah, pretty much. So like at the beginning, like your first option is like what cereal you want to eat. It's like Frosted Flakes or Honey Pops, I think.
Yo, you choose those Honey Pops, you die instantly.
Yeah, I think...
It's like, you die, or... Okay, you go to what milk you're getting.
Well, that's the thing. Like, at the beginning of the movie, so the first option is like, choose what kind of cereal you want, which makes no difference throughout the movie. It just changes the ads on the television. And then you get to an option right at the beginning where you start making the game, because that's what it's about. It's about the main character making the Bandersnatch game, which is the Choose Your Own Adventure game. But you get to the thing where you like go into like the developer's building and you meet like the head guy, and then he's like, you can come work here. You'll have all your assets. We'll cover everything. And your options are accept or decline. And obviously, like, what are you going to, like, how do you decline that offer? And when you click accept, it automatically ends and you restart from back to the beginning. It's like, I mean, I get it's one of those things where it's like, it's teaching you how to play, but like, who's gonna decline that offer right off the bat? You know?
It's Fred Savage.
Fred Savage.
I don't know what that is.
Fred Savage. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's it.
Sorry.
By the way, that's towards Once Upon a Deadpool. Fred Savage. That's who was tied down at the beginning. If you saw a picture, you'd know him.
Okay.
I'm not good with actors either, so.
He was in The Princess Bride. That's why they did it. Because in The Princess Bride, he was tied down.
That's right. Haven't seen that movie. Seen clips. Heard it's really good.
He wasn't tied down in Princess Bride. He was a kid.
It said to pay homage to Princess Bride. I'm only reading you what Google's telling me.
Wonderful Google.
What were we talking about?
Bandersnatch.
You were. I'm gonna go off topic. You were talking about how like movies. That movie. That was a movie. Did you say?
What? Bandersnatch?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a movie.
It's like
a video.
That'd be hard for me to like sit through, but like a game that has the same features like Detroit Become Human. That was
right.
Stuff like that is very interesting.
Have you played Detroit?
No, but I saw like a complete walkthrough. And it was pretty intense. Like he did like an outer shot of all those things he could have done, and that just makes me want to play because I want to get something completely different from what he did.
Yeah.
That's a good way to get more people that are interested in that thing to get it. Just have like some what's the name of those influencers?
Oh,
you get some influencers, like maybe like some streamers or some YouTube videos.
Right.
Have them play it. You can get a lot of people just by doing that because they just want to get the same or maybe something completely different. Right.
Yeah. Those kind of games stress me out.
Really?
I'm not gonna lie. Like watching Bandersnatch, it stressed me out because I was like, because you only have a certain amount of time to make those decisions, right? So you're like freaking out and you're like shaking. You're like, I don't know what to do. But I have seen a little bit of Detroit. I haven't watched any of the endings or anything, but I know that there's got to be at least like 100 different endings.
Yeah.
Something crazy number like that. But I don't know, like
even something subtle like Red Dead has other endings too.
Right, Red Dead. I love Red Dead. Still haven't finished the epilogue. Is that any good?
Don't tell me the ending. I haven't finished it, please.
We shall spare you people. I won't say anything.
Right. There's an epilogue.
There is one part of the game I wish was not in the game. They could have done something else. There's like a whole chapter of doing something else, and it kind of brought the intensity down, way down.
Right.
And if they just took that out and maybe like did it differently, it could have kept the storyline intact. But like,
are you talking about the wishy-washy part?
Yes. Yeah. It's
for those of you who don't know. You're not gonna know until you play the game.
It's not that great of a chapter.
Yeah. We should probably not talk about that, considering that game is still hot. We'll spare everyone. Yeah. Another game that we've been playing recently is Smash. Dude, that game both brings friends together and tears friends apart.
It's like the better Monopoly.
Yeah, dude. Apparently, have you heard that Monopoly on like Switch is like having crazy problems?
Problems with
frame rate, and then the game like crashes randomly.
How do you have frame rate?
I don't know. I'm like, it's Monopoly. Anyway, yeah, Smash. Who's your main in Smash?
I'll tell you my top 3 right here.
All right, let's hear it. Oh my, that was a lot of pops. Top 3, go.
Top 3. You know I gotta go with that Richter or Simon.
God, you would. You really are that guy.
He's the only one that I can perform everything perfectly and just demolish everything.
Right.
Second is King K. Rool, just because.
Oh, dude. So overpowered.
That belly, man.
Oh yeah. Oh, crazy.
And then I'd say my third.
That would be 3. He's trying to count. Go ahead.
I don't know. I want to say Diddy Kong. Just because he's kind of fun to play.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't played him.
just that peanut blaster is so troll induced. Yeah, it's so funny. Like you're guarding the map and you just hits him in the head and he just falls and goes. What's your top 3?
Oof.
Better not be any sword users.
I don't know if I actually do use any sword users. Good. Well, that's not true. I'd have to go. Number 1, obviously, the babe herself, Zero Suit Samus, of course.
Yeah, because of her moves.
Yeah, her moves, of course, 100%. Yeah. But after that, probably the same as you, King K. Rool, just because he's so overpowered. Oh yeah. And then after that, I think Ganondorf.
Ooh.
Just because his neutral B is actually insane.
It's basically isn't it an Echo Fighter of Captain Falcon?
Kind of, in a sense. Yeah, I'd say he is. He's just slower, like a lot slower than Captain Falcon. But Captain Falcon is also one of the top tier. Well, maybe not. Top tier quick speed. I don't know.
I want to start using Pichu more. He hurts himself, but he is crazy.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. With that self harm, not allowed.
What? It's only like 3 damage.
3 damage adds up. I mean, you're sitting at that 80 point.
All I'm gonna say is I just play Robin. I sit in the back and I just shoot.
You're not allowed to talk anymore. You and your Robin can go away and just never come back.
This dude's like the basic Samus player. He does the Samus too. He like charges that stupid thing up and just waits for all of us to like get a lull. And he just and then gets all of us.
Did you just call me basic?
You're basic.
You are a basic bitch.
Get your hands dirty. Don't just stay in the back.
Go get some white girl coffee and sit down, please. You and your Robin can leave. Stupid. Anyway, back to like Smash bringing people together, dude. Like, talking
about that 8-player? Or are we talking about?
I'm just talking about friends in general. Just being shut up. Just being able to like have everyone together and screaming at each other. It's kind of fun.
Okay.
Like my house.
I love screaming at each other.
Oh yeah. Are you really friends if you can't scream at them? I'll tell you what. Like when we played, I played a little while ago with Tyson behind the camera at our high school, and we got some people who I did not think would ever lay their hands on a game console.
They hopped in right in.
Oh, like just that. Jumped in and took them 3 games. They learned the moves, and I will say they beat me up. They. Did
you have to switch to your main?
Yeah, dude. I jump around, but I started getting so mad that I was just like, look, I can't do this. I'm switching my main. So I went to Zero Suit Samus and was like, look, get out.
Yo, you can't mess the best.
I'm telling you, bro. This chick, it took her how many games do you think? Like 5 before she like understood what was happening.
And then she understood, and then when she started winning, she would get in your face.
Yes, and then she'd like freak out. And this is like some nice, like she's super nice. But as soon as you put a Switch controller in her hand, I've never been to hell and back. But when she gets angry, that's probably what that's like.
Video games are competitive. What can I say?
No kidding, dude.
Especially making a sport out of it.
Like two of the nicest girls I've ever met. The same thing happened. They just freak out and go insane. I'm like, dude, you are too competitive with this.
It's also it brings people together too because it's easy to learn. Like Mortal Kombat's the same type of game.
Right.
Like down, left, right.
Yeah, exactly.
That's one move.
Yeah, exactly.
Where Smash is just right A. I just killed the dude.
Yeah. It's like, I'm going to shoot you off the edge as fast as possible.
Mm-hmm. With some fun characters that you know and love.
Exactly. Plus, the great thing about that is, like, with how it brings people together is, like, the Switch is portable. So, like, you can take it anywhere. And if you see somebody with a Switch, they're like hey, yo. You're like, hey, you got Smash?
Yo, you want
Hey, Smash, question mark? No. I don't know, man. I really enjoy the fact of just being around everyone And, you know, there's the lull periods where you're, like, in between games.
He likes beating his friends in video games because he's really good.
I like smashing my friends.
Next topic.
Edit that out in post.
I'm kidding.
Don't edit that.
Okay. Go ahead.
I forgot where I was going with this.
You're talking about how it's... You're talking about how Super Smash Bros. Brings everyone together.
Right.
Also breaks.
Oh, yeah, like the lull periods where you're just, like, messing around, talking to each other. You got some music playing in the background. You got some pizza on the table. It's like you're a little kid again, you know? You know how you used to play Halo 3 on your Xbox 360 with your buds? Halo, man. This is a classic.
Well, I played Halo, but it was just me.
Really? You have no friends?
Hey, do 2 online friends count?
Have you ever met those people?
No.
Then no. I'm kidding.
Okay,
I'm kidding.
New topic.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Can you be friends with people if you don't know them face to face?
Yes.
Okay. So I have...
With that being said, dating somebody you've never met before. What are your thoughts?
Like online dating.
Like I'm talking like
or something.
Yeah, I'm talking like I don't know what's a dating site.
Farmers only.
Christian Mingle. Farmers only.
Well, not even that. Just Snapchat. Like, you get a girl Snapchat.
No kidding. Yeah, like, remember Omegle? Omegle? Was that it?
Omegle,
We did Omegle. We played some Omegle.
Played.
Watched some Omegle.
There's some weird people on there. Don't ever go to Omegle. It's weird now.
Yeah.
I started a streak with this girl from Arizona.
Yep.
On Omegle. Still have that streak. It's at about 200, and we've reset it like twice at 70. So it's got to be over.
That was the weirdest thing for me as your friend.
Really?
Yeah, I just got a snap from that Arizona girl. I'm like,
dude, what's wrong with you?
Talk to some girls near us.
Look.
For once.
Look.
Hey.
I know people who have met on
yeah?
online dating.
Yeah?
Yes.
Ooh, wait, nah.
What do you mean who?
What do you mean? Like, did they meet up?
They met, they talked for a while.
Uh-huh.
One of them lived in our town. The other one lived in a further town.
Yeah.
And then they talked for like a month, and then they got together. And
were they still apart when they got together?
What do you mean?
Were they still in different areas?
Well, they went on their first date like after a month of talking.
Okay.
That's the same thing.
No.
What do you mean?
What do you mean long distance relationship?
Not long distance, but it's still online relationship.
Well, I'm thinking you're talking about like people that go on to websites like that and just text like nonstop and have never seen each other and are like we'll say the furthest thing. Well, California and Maine. There's one person in California, one person in Maine, and they're talking and they say they're dating, but they've just been talking. They've never seen each other. That's what I thought you were talking about.
No. They're together now. The people I'm talking about. No,
what?
the people I'm talking about were texting nonstop for a month.
Yes.
I think. I don't know. Somewhere around. And then after a month, they went on their first date.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just explaining to you the story of how they got together.
I'm fine if they date when they meet, like face to face. Like, I don't really know if you've never seen a person face to face and you start dating, like, that can be like some
true.
What, are looks just everything to you?
No,
yeah.
but it can lead to
what are you? Some kind of
catfish.
What are you
What are you? Some kind of like
some kind of
insane
whatever.
person?
We don't need to.
Anyway, yeah, get out of here. Get out of here, you Robin Maine. But no, I'm saying like they meet like the two people meet
yeah.
online. Like, is that a thing? Like, I don't know. I'm not online dating.
Well, that's how it works.
Right. I don't know. I just don't see like I'm okay with it, but I don't think I'd ever see myself doing it. Do you think that's for like antisocial people? Or do you think it's just like everyone? Or people who are just looking to get stuff?
Well, that's why they have Tinder.
Well,
but first
that's
of
what
all,
I'm saying, Tinder.
Well, that one's for that reason, but like dating websites, you're not gonna be like those kind of guys that go out and just like go to bars every single day just to find someone.
True.
There's better ways nowadays to find someone that's basically like you or has the same interests.
More
Like
efficient.
websites. So
More efficient. That's what that.
oh, they said catfishing.
No, well that too, but
I'm like,
yeah.
that's.
I don't know. I don't see the desire to do that. Like I just feel like that's just a.
You just feel like you want to like officially meet the person beforehand.
Yeah, like I want to like see them in person, and then
maybe hang out a couple times.
Yeah, go on a few dates, and then just be like, well, we're together now, I guess.
You can't escape now. You're mine.
Suck some face maybe, and then
Whoa.
go along with it.
Don't like those words.
Neither do I. I don't know why I said that. That's SUCC actually. Suck. Yeah, with the catfishing thing, have you seen those videos recently? Where it's literally like
those videos, huh? What are you talking about?
Hold on. Let me put this a little into context. Where it's literally just like it's like the plane window one where he's like you're flying home at 3,000 miles after being catfished, listening to Hey There Delilah.
Yeah.
Yeah, where it's just like looking out the plane window and you're like taking off the landing strip or takeoff zone. I don't know. What do they call that?
Airport.
My buddy's a pilot. He's your friend too. Well, no, I said my buddy. Yeah. Our pal.
Oh, there you. Yeah.
Our pal's a buddy pilot. Pilot. I wonder what it's like.
Well, personally, I wouldn't want to do it.
Well,
really?
He was sending us Snapchats of him flying. So
true, which I don't know if I feel safe
texting
about.
and flying people.
Yeah.
In blank.
What?
I don't know.
Anyway, yeah.
You fill in the blank.
What do you think being a pilot's like? You think that's like fun at all?
Wouldn't be for me.
I feel like it's just playing a video game. With a little more controls.
You know,
I think it's driving in air.
Wow, what do you know?
It's driving in air, but it has more controls. Like you have more things.
That's where I'm at. Like, if you got a lot more room to work with. Like on roads, you have to like stay in the lines. I mean, you don't have to, but it's recommended.
Man, that's pretty hard to stay in the lines.
Well, it's like, have you seen the movie Sully? Like those birds hitting the engines and stuff. Like that random stuff can.
Is that the one with Tom Hanks?
Yeah.
As the pilot.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
They had to put the plane down in the Hudson River.
Yes. No, I didn't see that one. I heard it wasn't good.
Well, I thought it was very good.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know.
Talked about it for a good 10 seconds. I heard it wasn't good.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I saw some decent reviews, some bad.
It was more of just like getting like I didn't even know that happened until I watched the movie. I'm like, oh, that happened? Like just the fact that someone had to put a plane down in the middle of the Hudson instead of crash landing into a bunch of buildings.
What are your thoughts on that, Parker?
You ever seen the Battle of Buster Scruggs?
Can we go back to talking about pilots? I wanna go a little more in depth on that.
Go ahead.
I don't know. Like I was saying, if you fly in an airplane, you have a lot more room to work up there. Sure, doing barrel rolls. Wouldn't that be fun? I feel like that'd be fun.
Yeah,
if you're a pilot, tell us.
What planes are we talking about? Like, because
I don't know, jets, the fast ones.
Like I'm just
I don't know what's
like
the
commercial airliners that you're doing
with a bunch of people in it.
300 passenger one. You're like, all right, here comes the barrel.
Yeah, it's like that double decker planes. Have you seen those?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one of those, and you just completely fly it upside down for a little bit. This is your captain speaking. Put on your seatbelts. We're going for a scenic route.
That makes the plane ride more fun. Yeah.
It's like the meme of the dude plugs in his mouse to the car charger. And the scroll wheel goes up. Seen that?
I've made fun.
Go ahead.
I've made fun of people who use neck pillows.
Oh, on planes. We're talking about planes here.
But I realize I need one.
Are they nice? Mm-hmm. I've never used one.
They're nice.
There's
like in planes and stuff, because you know how you like when you try to sleep and you get that crink in your neck. I I don't know. It's very suitable for those situations.
I'm a whole head taller than the headrest on the plane.
You're a whole head taller than most people. And door frames.
So I'm like sleeping like, or like, so I need a neck pillow to like support my neck, but like then again I don't want to buy it.
How much does it run for? What's a cheap one?
It's stupid cheap one's like $10.
Cheap $10?
Stupid cheap. I would say $5.
Really?
Depending on what you get. Yeah.
I feel like I've never seen one in a store.
Really?
There's one at that Bed Bath Beyond or whatever. That's like $45 and it's memory foam and
oh dude, can't imagine. I don't know. I've never used a neck pillow. How you want like? Have you been on a plane? You've been on a plane.
Yes.
I've been on a plane once.
Really?
Yeah.
Our buddy.
It's like cross country.
We went on a plane like 2 months ago or something like that, and our friend has never been on a plane before, and we broke that virginity of his.
You took his plane virginity.
We took his plane virginity.
Well, the stupid
well, is that the same person who was listening to one song the entire time?
He didn't have any. He forgot to download songs because he forgot that you had to be in airplane mode.
Wow.
So and before we went on the plane ride, Venom came out, and we watched Venom, and he liked the songs that were on it. So he only was able to download that one Eminem song that was on Venom. So he had to listen to that on loop, and he couldn't sleep, so he had to listen to it for the whole 2 hours.
No, that's so bad.
Well, the thing was, is as soon as we got checked in and everything, and like we're about to like go in the plane, he's like, "Oh, I forgot my AirPods." So we ran back out to his car, and apparently my mom was watching this. Apparently, he's upstairs looking for his mother, and on the bottom floor, his mother's looking for him, and then he runs back down, gets his AirPods, then runs back, and then has to go through security all again.
Oh no, that's rough, dude.
Yeah, AirPods are rough.
I was gonna go into like a government shutdown.
Oh, go ahead.
TSA thing.
Go ahead.
Yeah, what's the deal with that? TSA workers have to work right now. What would they be doing? Like, if with the government being shut down, TSA workers they have to be there.
They don't get paid.
All essential personnel are working. I believe.
Right. It's like prison workers and TSA. That's all that really. I mean, I'm not gonna say all that really matters because there's a lot of people that help run this country.
I saw a little sketch of like 2 actors being TSA people.
Yeah.
Letting everyone through. Like this guy has a gun. This guy's got a briefcase that's like going like this. Another person that's got like a bunch of metal in a bag, and they're just like go, and it said like the TSA right now because they're not getting paid. And I'm like,
no kidding, dude.
Probably.
I don't know what I do. Like
as a worker.
Are they not getting paid, or are their paychecks being held?
They're not getting paid.
Well, that's the same thing.
Their hours aren't counting.
They're not?
They're not getting compensation after they.
I'm gonna fact check this if you don't mind.
I'm pretty sure, at least that's what I've heard.
I think that they wouldn't be able to do that because that means
they are though.
But they're paid by the government though, so the government can technically.
They're holding their checks. So they're holding their checks for like government officials, not just TSA. They're holding checks for those people.
Well, not all government officials. The president's still being paid. The president's cabinet is still being paid.
Well, I meant like the ones that aren't getting paid.
Yeah, like TSA and prison workers.
So they're getting their paychecks.
I don't know if they're getting. I don't know if their paychecks are getting held, or their hours don't count like whatsoever. Like if you're paid by the hour, like most people are, except for teachers, I think. I don't know what other jobs there are that do that, but I don't think they're getting any of their time counted. I think they literally are like from when the government shut down to whenever it's going to reopen, hopefully soon. That time just doesn't count. They're just at work. Granted, a lot of them are calling in sick, but they're not allowed to strike. Like, they're not allowed to go on strike.
It says paychecks are on hold.
Yeah.
So it sounds
Does that mean, like, on hold for... Because...
Let me click on the article.
I'm ready.
Because if they're paid by the hour, I don't know what is paid by the hour. Is it a government or a
well, it depends on what agency.
Like an essential thing. Because, like, if prison guards are paid by the hour, do their hours count?
Yes. Well, they I was told that their paychecks are getting held, and for the amount of time that they're not getting paid, they will receive the check for the amount of money that they were supposed to get the day that they were able to get the money.
Tyson's trying to knock down our setup over
Sorry.
there.
No, I moved.
I don't know.
It's
That's a crazy topic. Like, who goes to work without getting paid? Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Back to AirPods. What's the deal?
I don't speak rich boy.
Well, I
I don't speak poor.
Even at school, you either see kids that have AirPods, or you have to see the kids have the knockoff ones, like I have. Like everyone's wearing
knockoff AirPods.
Yeah,
Broke.
$40,
You broke asshole.
And
I don't speak broke.
So all these kids are walking around with these
Samsung's
earpieces
better.
in. So if they have their hoods up or if they have their
Dude, everything's
hats
wireless
on,
now.
you can't, like, you have a conversation or you try to talk to them and they just walk by and you're like, really? But they have their headphones in. Like, that gets into even more how our generation's getting disconnected.
Oh, dude, no
more
kidding.
and more.
Aren't the suicide rates up? Like,
Yeah.
not to get like dark or anything from AirPods to suicide, but what's the percentage up from whenever technology wasn't around like it is now? Because I want to say it's like 2, something above 0, probably.
1%.
You think it's a 1% increase?
Like, I've seen you multiple times walking around, and then
Me, personally, or just people?
you,
Okay.
and I'm just like, oh, it's Cooper. I'm like, hey, Cooper, and then you turn, and I see you white. I'm like, oh,
Are you pointing out that I have AirPods in right now?
you're pausing right now?
No, I don't. I'm kidding. No, that's a great thing about having long hair is like people don't notice. Hey, that's kind of sucks though, because like when you're walking next to somebody and they're trying to talk to you, and they're like, say I have my right one in, and they're walking on my right side, and like walking by, and
think you're, like,
they're like
ignoring
blah 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 blah. I'm like, dude,
yo, what?
go to the other
Yo,
side.
yo, what?
Sorry, I don't speak broke.
Samsung's better in every way.
Let's
Don't
get into
start
that
one.
debate, huh?
Don't start that debate.
There's going to be a lot of fact checking, and Tyson can't do that in time, so. Fucking Robin Maine.
I will cut out your audio.
Please don't. We need this.
I'm
Fine,
fine,
you
I'm
can
fine
do
with
the
that.
podcast.
I will be the single host of this evening.
Single host.
Sorry, what was that? Can't hear you, your audio's off.
Parker, I don't speak broke. Okay. Suicide rates. Did you ever get that?
They're
Really need to
depending
know.
on which
I kind of want to.
age group.
Anyone.
Let's see, from
15%.
1998 to
20%.
2017.
I was close.
How much?
What's my prize?
Shut up.
I'm gonna take a drink.
Suicide rate has gone up by 33%.
33?
33.
What did you say?
20.
You're wrong.
What? Closer than you.
I didn't even say
You
anything.
said 1.
I did not. I said you said 1.
Play back the audio.
Yeah, it's a lot.
33.
33%.
All because of technology, I think.
All like strokes, heart disease, cancer, chronic respiratory disease, like they've gone down like quite a bit.
Really?
But
So-
looking at this chart, but suicide has skyrocketed.
So health and stuff has been getting better throughout the years, but mental health is not.
Yes.
That's weird. I feel like it'd be completely opposite. Well, I don't know. I guess people. Do you work out often? You work out often, right?
he's an athlete.
I
We
have
all
to.
are here.
Very true.
I have to.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't have to anymore. I probably will though.
Birdie.
I just feel like, well, yeah. No. Like,
Go ahead.
I'm thinking of like,
Are you thinking about like the amount of people working out that equals the amount of?
one thing. I'm
What am I
obese.
saying?
I'm considered obese.
No, you're not.
I am.
What's your body fat percentage?
I don't know, but I'm considered obese.
Well, hold off on the. I'm in health classes, and for one day we had to check our body fat percentage,
BFP.
and we did like three different tests from different like electronic devices and like weight management things.
Yeah.
And I did this handheld one where you're supposed to hold it out in front of you like this.
Mhm.
And so 25% body, 25. I'm gonna say
25%.
I'm just gonna say 25. 25 something is obese. This hand thing said I was 26% body fat. I'm like,
fatty.
I'm like,
Bro, dude. Rusty, I'm obese.
Dude, you are like a toothpick. How?
and then
That means I'm like morbidly obese.
No. I didn't finish yet.
Oh, okay.
And then we tried a different thing, and I'm actually like, so 7% is healthy, and then anything above lower than 7 is anorexic. Anything above 25 is obese.
Okay.
Your boy was 8.
You were 1 above anorexic.
Oh, 7, 8, 8 to 10 is good.
Oh, okay.
So I'm
so
good
from
there.
7 to 0 is
Anorexic.
Can you have negative body fat percentage?
No.
That's
0%
below
body fat is
anorexic.
0.
Hold on, what?
0% body fat is 0 body fat. And it's talking about fat, not muscle and stuff.
Dude, I haven't taken one of those. I don't know how. Isn't there like a one in water?
Yeah, we had to do that one.
Let's see. There's one that you submerge yourself, right?
That one's kind of weird. You sit in like a bungee cord, and you have to submerge yourself underwater, and you have to release all the air within your body. So you have to like sit there for like a good 30 seconds of just blowing air until it's just your body, not anything else inside.
I just did all.
Are you trying to weigh yourself right now?
No, I was just doing the thing where you blow all your air out, and then I tried to speak, but I was out of air, so I was like choking over here. I
would think you're like maybe just a little bit over, maybe like 25.
I'm pretty sure I'm considered obese.
You might be just 25. You might be like healthy.
I don't look obese. We'll say that.
Well, some of it's probably muscle too.
Most. I'm sure most is muscle. Well, I don't know. I honestly don't know.
You have different workout than other sport players.
You're right.
So, and you do it more often.
True. I think because last time I went to the doctor, he was like,
Never.
Huh? What? Go ahead.
He was like, how tall are you? And I was like, 6'1.5". He's like, okay, how much do you weigh? I was like, 250. And he's like, oh. He was like, most people who are 6'2", I guess is what he rounded up to. He's like, most people who are 6'2" are 180. I was like, oh my god. I'm like,
well, he's talking about your age too, right?
I don't know.
Because
I don't remember.
Last time I was at the doctor, I said 6'6", 205, and she was like, well, first of all, you're more than 99% taller than your grade level, and you're also 98% heavier than your age. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, which is fine because your height cancels it out. So like,
so you just grow upwards instead of outwards. See, I'm the complete opposite. Well,
because you may, for your age, you may seem obese, but you're still taller than maybe like 60% of people of our age. So you're probably like borderline or like not even at all.
Yeah. I don't know.
However your doctor was.
However, do you think I could get a BFP for free somewhere? I could probably do it with a trainer.
You can do it.
Yeah. I'll have to go do that sometime. So
you could probably do a body fat thing anywhere. You could probably get one online. It probably wouldn't be accurate.
I was gonna say, I'm just gonna enter in like my height and weight, just be like, it's 56.
John 5'2", 600.
What do you think 56% body fat looks like? Are you just a blob at that point?
You probably couldn't.
Another question.
You probably.
Have you ever seen that TLC show?
I don't really want to fact check that. I don't want to see the images.
Yeah, you don't have to do that.
You'd be
have you seen that TLC show, My 600 Pound Life? I don't have cable.
They had to get. I remember watching that as a kid, and I saw like 3 different people lifting this one guy out of his bed.
Oh.
And then he
That's
said it
rough,
like
dude.
hurt to walk. I'm like, that's gotta not
You
be
can
good.
walk at that size? 600 pounds. Like, that's almost triple of me. And my knees are bad at 250. Like, you have legs at that point? I remember seeing one where there was dead cats underneath of this woman.
Yeah, because she slept on him.
Yeah. Rolled over and completely flattened them.
Mm-hmm.
The gross. I was scarred as a kid, dude. I'm still scarred to this day. Oh, the image is now in my head. I don't know. I don't have cable anymore. I feel like cable's kind of going out the window.
It's all about that stream life.
Everyone's streaming.
No
Everyone's
kidding.
got either a Roku or
Netflix.
I don't have any satellite or cable.
everyone's
My
kinda
TV's
going
always
low.
got my Xbox or like Roku going.
Yeah, we just picked up one of those flat satellites. Have you seen those?
Yeah,
They're like
that's what we have.
the
Like,
wall squares.
that
You
gives
like
you
stick them
about
to your wall.
6,
and then
7
you-
channels, like the news.
Not it,
stuff.
it gives us like 10, like something stupid. Like I don't watch it because I watch good things.
Tech is going insane.
Dude, no kidding. What was that conference just recently? Look up the name of that conference. I can't think of it.
But
Am I looking up just conference?
Technology conference.
not only that,
It's like CES or something like that.
like there's some cool stuff coming out, like new graphics cards, new like portable things, and there's like a foldable iPad that like
See the rollout TV?
yes.
Oh,
But the most insane, it wasn't at this conference, but it was like a couple months before, and it's in development. They're making it so basically you don't need a computer, Xbox or PlayStation. It'll all become like one console probably. It's literally
it's like the Soldier Boy console.
it's literally
Go ahead.
like if we laid this mic flat, that small of a thing, basically like a router, and it I don't remember what it's called, but they're making it and it's that small. You plug it into your monitor or your TV,
Right. Is it HDMI?
probably, but like it's some like cloud thing. So they have this huge server somewhere. It's not in USA yet. I know it's in Canada.
It's getting close. hopefully it's here soon, huh?
But like, it's insane. I was watching something about it. You can go from playing a game on your monitor with a mouse and keyboard. You click a button, double tap your phone, boom. You can play that
Mobile.
exact same game, no lag or anything. He was playing Ghost Recon. He went from mouse and keyboard on a monitor to a 4K TV, an Xbox controller, to his iPad, to his smartphone, to his laptop, and then to I think it was a computer with or even a graphics card. It was just like a really old computer. Because the reason why it's able to work on phones is because it's all saved in the cloud.
Right.
So all the hardware is at their site.
That's
And
wild.
So you can literally play AAA titles on your phone without any special hardware.
That's wild.
And it's only a monthly payment of like $15. So you can replace everything in this room right now
Right.
with one box that's like mounted on the wall or something.
Dude, that'd be so nice.
And this dude, it was clean. It was like the Switch. Imagine the Switch, but on every single screen in this room.
Wow.
That. If
Dude.
I had that,
Phone
time.
The one thing that stresses me out about like setups is always the wires. Like
No
if there's like 400 wires everywhere, kind of how this table is kind of the representation. It freaks me out. Like I'm like my house is gonna catch on fire if I leave it like this. Yeah, these get hot. A little. But I can't imagine. Just
Wireless
everything. Two wires. One that runs power and one that runs straight to the TV. And then plus,
I did that fact check, but everything popped up. Everything's wireless now. There's no wires anymore. There's no nothing. And it was talking about Echo. Everything's almost voice activated now.
yeah,
in all
the
the houses.
Alexas, dude, or the Amazon Echoes, bro.
Do you think people are right about being scared about the government listening to us?
That's what I was thinking. You know, I've always thought about those things because they know when that's like the trigger word is Alexa.
It records it and sends
Where's
it.
our Alexa?
It records it and then saves it.
Want Parker? It's talking to. Yeah, but like, how does it know? Does it listen to everything until it just goes on? I don't know.
Well, it's like the same thing with your phone. They can technically look at you through your camera.
Are you the type of person that tapes over the webcam on your laptop?
Yep.
Really?
Put a sticker.
Yeah, I actually do.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Do you do that? You don't
No.
do that. I don't think so.
They can watch me staring at them for 24 hours. I don't care. What am I gonna do? What? Nothing.
On that note, so I think we're gonna bring it to a close. Any other? I don't think there's anything else. We didn't even get through all of our topics.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Thank you for listening to the Full Send podcast, where we talk and, like I just said, you listen.
You better listen. We need you.
This is
We're nothing without you.
This is Cooper.
I fucking love you.
I'm Parker Jones.
And I'm Tyson.
And thank you for listening to the Full Send podcast. Signing off.